Gopal Jaya Jaya
Govind Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya. Okay, he sings first and we all sing.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Govind Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya.
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya.
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya.
Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya.
Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya.
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Okay. Kirtan group needs a bit of work. Guruve Gauda Chandra Radhika Tadar Krishna Krishna Bhakta Nandanam Bande Radhika Charanadoyam Gopi Jana Samayuktam Vrindavan Manoharam Bhakti Vihina Parada Lakshit Tiptischa Kamari Tarangamade Kripanoi Tam Saranam Prapade Brinde Namaste Charanaravindam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. So first of all, I offer pranams to our Gurudev thousands of times. Om Vishnupad Vedanti Swami, Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, our Shiksha Gurus, Sri Gaur Govinda Goswami Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta, Madhusudam Goswami Maharaj, all Vaishnavas, all guests, thank you for coming. Sunday afternoon, many things we could be doing, but you've given your time, so pranams to you. So it's a bit of a mixed group. So some more traditional ideas and some more modern presentation. Can't satisfy everyone. So today is very auspicious. Let me start. No, today is very auspicious day or very bad day. Depends which way you look at it. No? The materialists have one view and the spiritualists have another view. No? Same object, same thing. No, like, your name again? Ria. No, husband will see in one way, father will see in another way. No, children will see the same woman in another way, but woman is one. So Vastu, the object is one, but point of view may be many because different qualifications. No? Even in one classroom, same teacher, all children are not getting the same marks. No? Some is 10%, some is 90%, but object is one. So, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains what is daytime for the materialist is nighttime for the transcendentalists. No? And what is nighttime for the transcendentalist is daytime for the materialist. So scriptures also seen black and white. Materialists, one thing seeing, and the transcendentalists seeing another thing. Scripture is not 5, 10, or 50. Scripture is one, but understanding may be many. So the scriptures, the Vedic scriptures, two divisions. One is Karma Kand, which deals with gaining something in this world, right? Something in this world and something in the next. But their goal is material enjoyment. Yog, Siddhi, mystic powers, material enjoyment, and liberation. It's called Trisarga. So, Karma Kanda. But the scriptures also deal with transcendental subject matter. Bhakti Kanda. So everyone attracted by their taste, by their ruchi. Understand, Rose? Like you go to smorgasbord, who likes spaghetti will go for the spaghetti. What else? Who likes pakoras? Everyone knows what a pakora is, right? They will go for that. This is ruchi. Ruchi means taste. No? So everyone according to their taste, they're going for something. No? So this month, actually today is the beginning of Purushottam month, right? But it has an interesting history. So some people follow the lunar calendar, right? Every day, lunar calendar has how many days? 28. Every month is the same. But the solar calendar, right? 30 days have September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except January, which has 29, but 28 on a leap year. Right? Confusing. So there's a difference between the sun calendar and the moon calendar. So every 32 months, 16 days, 8 hours, and 13 and a half minutes. One extra month comes between the sun and the lunar calendars. So people perceive this month differently according to their understanding, So some people won't understand too much, but in the Vedic calendar, every month has some pious activity to perform. Like in Damodar Mas, right? Kartik, they call Damodar. They said you should worship Vishnu with ghee lamp or coconut oil lamp or sesame lamp. It should offer some lamp. That's like a pious activity, punya karma for that month. In the month of Magh is when? January, very cold. But scriptures say if you can take bath in holy river like Ganga, Yamuna, Narmada, right? Even very cold, but you make little effort and you take bath early in the morning, in the winter, in this month, that gives so much punya, so much punya means like pious activity. Right? By doing pious activities in this world, then this world you enjoy long life, good health, good family. And next life you also enjoy what they call celestial planet Swarga. Next life you enjoy also. Even Islam, and they have that idea. No? Give some what they call davat, I think. Now I'm living in Greenacre, it's everywhere. Give some charity, like help the old lady across the road. No? So that idea is there. No? Do some good activity, then next life you can enjoy. Activities like marriage, should not give donation in this month, many things. Should not start a business, any big enterprise, don't do in this month. So this, we believe, time, all the facets of creation are also dominated by personalities. Right? Who believes in Jyotish, astrology, right? Every planet has his Ishtadev, like Mars, he's also a person. The moon, what's his name? Chandradev. Right? We were just talking. The sun, he's also presided over by a person, the sun god. Vayu, the wind god. No? Like even Australia, also presided over by Albo. Right? The Prime Minister, whatever his name is. What's his name? Albanese, right?
Yes.
So even in materialist sense, we see it. Like even every car has an owner. Every house has an owner. So in Vedic, everything, actually not just Vedic, but all ancient customs in the world believed in personalities before. The Mayans, the Incans, the Aborigines, the Celts, Aztecs, everyone believed, the Egyptians. They believed everything was presided over by a person, by a deity. Of course, that was all destroyed by these Abrahamic religions. But anyway, truth is there. So time is also presided over by different deities. So the deity of this extra month, Malmas, he's also a person, but he felt too much sad, too much unhappy. Because everyone, imagine being called Mr. Stool. How would you feel, Rifik? Would we change your name? Not good. Everyone talking bad about Ritvik's not a good person. If you want a good day, don't see him first thing in the morning. So everyone too much criticizing this extra month. Bad thing, no good activity, useless. So he felt too much depression. So, like in this world, even in Sydney, if we have a complaint, we go to the cops, right? If it's a big complaint, we can go to who's above him. No? Anyway, you go to your MP, someone to complain to. So in the creation, if it's a small problem, you can go to Indra, king of heaven. He adjusts. But if it's a big problem, then you have to go to the secondary creator of every universe. He's called Brahma. Brahma is a person, but it's also a position. Every universe has its own Brahma. Every universe has its own Ganesh. Every universe has its own Shivji. Every universe has its own sun god, wind god. So these positions are like positions. They come and go. So this Malmas, this extra month, he went to complain to Lord Brahma. Because Brahma did the secondary creation, the divisions of time, this all 10 directions, prescribed karma, this all done by Brahma. So he's in charge. So this extra month went and complained to him, buddy, this is all your fault. You were the one that made the difference between the rotations of the sun and the moon. And why you give me that job? So he complained. Then Brahma, he could see the validity of his complaints. Fair enough. I have done, through no fault of his own. Now he's getting all this, copying all this abuse. But what can I do? Creation is that. I cannot just change it for one guy. So Brahma, confused, could not solve the problem. So we believe in the creation when some big problem even Brahma cannot fix. What to speak of any other devata, like the wind god, sun god, moon god, all Prithvi means earth. If they cannot fix and Brahma cannot fix, what do? They go for the promotion. They go to Vishnu. Because Vishnu created millions of universes. So he's in charge of everything. Like we know, in the time of Ravan was giving so much chaos, all the devatas, all the demigods went to complain to Vishnu. We cannot do it. This Ravan is too much powerful. Even we cannot kill him. Then Vishnu said, don't worry, just tolerate for now. But when he make too much offense to his saintly son Prahlad, then I will take care of him at that time. So 5,200 years ago, also a big, terrible situation was on earth. So many demonic armies. We see here now, right? Even modern times, America, Iran, everyone, but they're all the same. All the same. So, 5,200 years ago, they also went to complain to Brahma about the situation. So, if Brahma cannot deal with it, it's too much for him, then they go to Vishnu. So Brahma took this personified deity of this extra month, Malmas, took him to Lord Vishnu and gave the problem to him. Vishnu take care of everything. Vishnu is maintainer of the universe, so his job is to make sure everything moving nicely. But this particular situation, even too much for Vishnu. Right? This special arrangement of the Lord. So Vishnu said, listen, this is too much confidential, but I will tell you. No? There's even someone higher than me. No? Even most Hindu, 99%, who's top Vishnu, all avatar come from him. But confidential truth is something else. And we'll see this in Bhagavad Gita a little bit today. There is someone more than me. No? Even I am his expansion. Ete Chanksakala Pumsa Krishna Stu Bhagavan Swayam. All these incarnations come, they also have a cause. Rose, who's the cause? That is Krishna. He's called Swayam Bhagavan, the original. Like people say, Hinduism have many gods. Okay, even if you take that as true, still, there's one original, who's the cause of all causes, but who has no cause, who's the beginning of everything, but has no beginning. What's his name? Govinda Madi Purushottam Tamaham Bhajan. His name is Govinda. So he has his own abode, the spiritual world, above Vaikuntha. Like material world, we have many planets, so the spiritual world also has its divisions. The different incarnations reside in their eternal places. The spiritual world is not like this material world. Here is only matter. Everything has beginning and an end. Here everything controlled by time factor. But Ria, don't look at clock. Everything controlled by time factor. So Ria's looking. But time, it not exist in the spiritual world. No, there's no time, there's no matter. No like this world, earth, water, fire, air, ether. There's no beginning, there's no creation. Everything they call Nitya Bhartaman Kal, eternal present tense there. There's no past, there's no future. We cannot understand because we are controlled by time factor. We cannot think of anything beyond time or even beyond matter. If I get too weird, just tell me, okay, Richard? The class is going a little crazy. Because all type of persons are here, then it's a little difficult. And this is subject matter. Cannot avoid this topic today anyway. So Vishnu said, let's go. If you read Garga Samhita, it describes very clearly all these things. Very clearly, Garga Samhita. If you want to read it at your own leisure. So Vishnu took this extra month to the abode of Krishna. And there it describes a little bit. Venu kavantam aravindam daraya taksham barhavitam asatam vadasungam sundarangam kandarpa koti kamaniya vishesha sobam govindamari purushottam bhajam. He have eyes, long eyes like a lotus. He always carries his flute. More handsome than millions of cupids. So he has peacock feather and he's so attractive. Krishna means who attracts everyone, even other incarnations. Krishna's beauty is such, even sometimes there's descriptions. Krishna walks past a jeweled pillar. Krishna sees his own complexion, his own, reflection. So astonishingly beautiful, even Krishna falls unconscious. That is Krishna's beauty is such, even he becomes astonished. What to speak of ordinary persons like us. That's why Vishnu went there. There's only one person can solve this problem, not me. So they went there. He saw Krishna surrounded. Sitting with Radhika, Radharani on his left side. How much attractive she looks, like molten gold complexion. No. It's Krishna's Parashakti, Krishna's supreme energy. Krishna is the supreme energetic. So Krishna is so much handsome, he steals the mind of everyone. But Radharani steals the mind of Krishna by her beauty, by her qualities, by her affection. She attracts always Krishna towards her. So Radha Krishna always attracting each other. That's why Hare Krishna, Krishna. When we worship God, we have to worship him with his energy. Otherwise, incomplete, right, Rose? Without sunlight, you cannot see sun, right? So Krishna, without his energy, you cannot see him, you cannot do anything. So they went and presented this extraordinary situation. This guy's Indian, he's late. Okay, when he comes in, don't laugh. Haribol. You're on time.
Just on time?
No.
One time I'm already late then.
Yes. It looks like you're used to it. What's your name, sir?
Rahul.
We're talking about Mal, Purushottam Mass?
Yeah.
Not with little late, but anyway.
Yeah.
So Vishnu took, okay Rahul, concentrate. Vishnu took this Adhik Mass, Mal Mass, took him to Krishna. And the situation, you can't wait, I can't go back. Anyway, so they presented everything to Krishna. One name of Krishna is Dinabandhu. Who have no wealth, who have no friends, who have no possession, Krishna loves that person. We are not like that. Someone have beauty, then we talk with them. Someone have money, they said when you have money, everyone asks, how are you? But when you have nothing, everyone asks, who are you? If someone has money, then we like to make a relationship, friendship. Someone has beauty or position, or something benefit for us, then we make friendship. But Krishna is not like that. Krishna have no desire. So he make friend with that person who have nothing. So this Adhik Maas, Vishnu gave the introduction, this is the situation. Then Adhik Maas, too much weeping at the feet of Krishna. Nobody care for me, everyone hate me, everyone speak badly about me, I have a bad reputation, no benefit. Krishna, you please give me mercy, you help me. Then Krishna thinking, no one take responsibility for him. He has no presiding deity, he has nothing. So Krishna said, okay, I accept him personally. I give him personal shelter. It means I accept him as good as myself. One special thing about Krishna. We serve someone and they pay us $20 an hour. How much is what job you have now?
I have a software engineer.
Okay, maybe $60. I don't know how much you get. But minimum they give you, right? What? They do that so you don't go anywhere else. They give. We serve someone, they give us a fraction. But Krishna, you serve him, he gives everything to you. That person who serves Krishna with no desire, Krishna gives himself to that person. Vikriti Bhakta Vatsala. That's why everyone loved Krishna. He never gave half or a quarter. Everything he has, he gives. He gives himself. So Krishna gave him, I donate myself to you. You are mine. So I give you my name, my qualities, my position, everything I have, I give to you. So this month, his name, the Karma Kandis, they call him Mal Mas, Adik Mas. But the Vaishnavas, those who believe in Bhagavan, right, we call him Purushottam. Right? So the materialists hate this month. They detest it. But those who follow the transcendentalists too much have affection for this month. This month is very, very powerful. A little bit you do for Bhagavan in this month, result is unlimited. No? Okay, Rose, many devotees just gave a little thing to Krishna. No? Like Sabari. These names you won't know, but don't worry, just hearing. Sabari, what she gave Ram? Just some berries, right? Not even good ones. No? But Krishna took it. Ramji accepted. No? Vidura gave Krishna, Vidurani, Vidura's wife, gave Krishna banana skin. She's so much happy. Krishna came to my house. She throwing the fruit and giving the skin to Krishna. But too much ecstasy. Krishna come to my house. Then she feels so much bliss. No sense. No. So the skin she give Krishna and the fruit she throw. But Krishna eating. She have so much affection for me. One thing about Krishna, Bhav Grahi Janatan. He never look at the object. He look at the affection. We're not like that. No? What's for Christmas? Swing. We look, what is the object? We don't look at the affection. But Krishna, he always look at the affection. Big persons who have no love, maybe try give Krishna big things, but Krishna never accept. Abhaktara Drabu Prabhu Kore Kore Kai. Big non-devotee give Krishna many things, but no affection he'll not take. But devotee give Krishna a very bad thing, maybe in material estimation. They give something very useless, but with affection, Krishna take. And Krishna, what he give in return. Like Sudama, what he gave Krishna? Just some flat rice. What do you call it? Chua. What do you call it? And what Krishna gave in return. So Krishna said, okay, everything I have, my position, my name, my reputation, my power, my beauty, everything I give to you. So this month we call Purushottam month. Anyway, many stories there, maybe it's not too much appropriate. But don't neglect this month. We are doing anything for Purushottam month? Neha, sorry. Come on. It starts today, it's not too late. Just one thing do for Krishna. You have Tulsi at home?
Yeah. No. I don't have to.
Get Tulsi, go to Bunnings. It's $6. I looked yesterday, but I forgot. Something do for Krishna. Even very simple thing, but just do every day. What are you going to do? Think something. Don't eat onion and garlic 1 month. Still vegetarian?
Yeah,
Okay, Allah Akbar. Something do for Krishna. Everyone knows their own power, their own ability, their own faith. One thing. And I will do this every day. Tulsi Parikrama. I just bow to Krishna once a day. That also too much powerful. So, there's a story I'll just tell, it's not inappropriate. Before the Pandavas went into hiding, 12 years, right, they were in the forest. And 13th year they had to go into hiding. So the Pandavas spent too much of that time in Kamyavan. Kamyavan, one of the 12 forests of Vrindavan. But you spend a long time in Kamyavan, Krishna's place, then they're too much happy there. Then they met the great sage, Vyas came there. Then Draupadi revealed her heart to Vyasadeva. Vyas, why I suffer so much? Right? Draupadi, how much she suffered. She was queen of the earth. Right? Yudhishthira's wife, the Pandava's wife. Now in the forest, eating something for morning, have to think about nighttime, they say. They tried to strip her naked in an assembly of court. She had too much difficult life. So she asked to Vyas, why I suffer so much? And then Vyas said, oh Draupadi, you cannot see your past life, but I can see last life. Durvasa Rishi explained to you the glories of Purushottam month, but you not believe. What? How could this month be special? How this month? So he told you, but you neglected Purushottam month. As a result, this life you have to suffer too much. Sorry, I'm not meant to scare anyone. They have just there. Then all Pandavas heard this. Oh, now Purushottam month is coming. So very carefully they followed this 1 month. Then they could stay without any obstacle. 1 year in hiding, and after that they claimed the kingdom. So Bhagavad Gita, because we always want to hear a little bit Bhagavad Gita. So this 15th chapter, Purushottam Yoga. Okay, you can do that, Rahul. You have Bhagavad Gita at home?
Yes.
Okay, that's a nice thing. It's not too hard. 1 month every day. Rose, there you go. You can read this. Every month, I will read this 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So, Krishna says, Dvo imo purusholoke ksharam aksharam evacha kshara sarvani bhutene kutasto akshara uchute. We're talking about akshadam. Who was I talking with?
Yeah, we were speaking. Yeah.
Aksha means infallible. Ksha means what can be destroyed, what can be transmuted, what can be transformed, what can change. So Krishna says, Dvoimo purusholoka. In this universe, 14 planetary systems, always changing. Nothing can be permanent. Krishna says, Abrahma bhuvana loka puna avatara arjuna. No matter where you go in this material universe, cannot be fixed. Time factor drags everyone. The king becomes a beggar. The beggar becomes a king. We're also in this flow of time. Now we are human. Last life, what were we? Worm. I'm not saying particularly you, but we have been everything. Jalaja Navalach, 900,000 species of fish. Stavanam Lakshadvimsate, 2 million type of plant. 2,100,000 type of krimi, what's that? Worm, insect, bacteria, microbe. There you go, remember?
Yeah.
Ritvik?
Little bit.
We have 1 million type of bird species, 1,100,000 type four-legged animals. Human means like human form, like the Devatas, Gandharvas, Javanas, Siddhas, Gandharvas. We are being pushed always, one body to another body to another body. Now your son is coming. Where was he before? Now he's in your womb 7 months. Where was he 8 months ago? So in this world, everything ksha means changing, transforming. So Krishna says in this, I'll read the translation. In the 14 planetary systems, 2 beings are famous, the fallible and the infallible. All moving and non-moving living entities are said to be fallible because we're always changing. Right? Where you born?
Hisar, Haryana, India.
And where are you now?
Sydney.
And where will you be in 20 years?
Places.
Which places?
I mean, here and there.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Right? We're always moving. So this world, Rose, of 2 types of living entities. The fallible, us. And the infallible, who never change. The immutable person, Kutasto Purush. Who is that? God. Right? There, Ashwin. We change, but God inside the heart, he's called Paramatma. He never changed. Right? We're taking birth, we're tasting the result of karma, but he's always aloof and separate from that. So in this world, 2 types of beings. One is fallible, all of us, and the infallible Purush, the infallible person, that is the super soul, Paramatma. Right? Like Ashwin is saying, God is in my heart. What is that? That is the super soul, the Paramatma. So, Uttam Purushottu Anya Paramatme Udarta. So there are 2 types. Fallible, infallible. But in the next verse, verse 17, Krishna says, yet, however, there is another person who is even superior to the fallible and the infallible. No? He is known as the super soul. Right? Super soul is in the heart, but the super soul also have a source. That is, you can think Mahavishnu. I cannot explain everything. So the fallible and the infallible. But Krishna says, no, He is known the unmoving. He is known as the infallible, the unchanging controller, who enters within the three worlds and maintains everything: the heavenly planets, the earth, and the subterranean planets. But Krishna is controlling all of them. But Yasmat Ksharam Atitoham Aksharan Api Chottama Api Asmi Lokavedes Cha Pratita Purushottama. But Krishna says, but I, pointing to himself, Krishna, I am transcendental, I am beyond, superior to both the fallible and the infallible. I am transcendental to the fallible living entities and also superior to the other infallible beings, that is the Supersoul, Brahma and Paramatma. I am renowned both in this world and in the Vedas as Purushottam, the Supreme Person. So Vishnu means the Supersoul, some problem he cannot fix. He approaches the Supreme. So this 15th chapter, if you want something to do, Neha, this Purushottam month, then many devotees are reading this 15th chapter. Okay, sorry for that, but this month I have to speak a little bit. Everyone ready to do something? Ashwin, what's it going to be?
Whatever you say.
My shopping list for you might be a bit hard. Anyway, one seva, do one thing this month, result is very powerful. So, right now, so I wanted to speak about Nitya Dharma. What is Dharma? People have many opinions. Dharma means inherent quality of a vastu, of an object. Object means it has its quality inherent within it. You cannot separate them, like fire. Fire is called vastu, object. But fire means what? To consume. Fire means to give heat and light. So to give heat and light and to consume, this is the dharma of fire. You can't have a fire which does not give heat and light. It's impossible. So the object and its qualities, you cannot separate. What's the dharma of wood? To be hard. No? There's no such thing as soft wood. Well, you understand? So the dharma of rock is to be hard. The dharma of fire is to give out light. No? The dharma of ice, to be cold. The dharma of water, to be liquid. No? So, that is so we call this in one sense, what is the dharma of the soul? What's your name?
Riya.
Riha Neha. No? And your name, sir?
Chetan.
Chetan. What's the dharma of the soul? What's the inherent nature of the soul which cannot be separated from?
To expand? I don't know.
How does the soul expand?
I actually don't know. I have no idea.
Give him a beating. The soul never changed, right? Yeah. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, cannot be cut by weapon, burned by fire, dried by the wind. So soul is one thing also, cannot change. So, what is the dharma of the soul? What is the religion of the soul? What is the inherent quality of the soul you cannot separate it from? That is called Nitya Dharma. Service to God, service to Krishna. But like the dharma of water is to be liquid. But if you take water and put it in the freezer, what does it become? Ice. An opposite nature. Right? It's called a visarga. An apparent transformation. I remember I read this, it was too much astonishing when I read this, all in Jaiva Dharma. If you take water and put it into some different atmosphere, it takes on an opposite nature. No? But that is not permanent. No? The inherent nature of the ice to be liquid is still there. No? It's still there. That is never lost because it's the eternal nature of water. No? But because of some material atmosphere, some circumstance, some cause, it seems to have taken on an opposite nature. But the real nature is always there. So we say nitya and naimitic. Naimitic means temporary. The eternal nature of water is to be liquid, but when it's put in the freezer, it takes on a artificial, a temporary nature that is called nimitic. Got it, Ritvik? Remembering all this? If you don't remember all this, no Puri subject for you. Try to remember. So, the soul is completely transcendental, spiritual. Ishvara Angsa Jiva Abanasi Chetan Amala Sahasupurasi. Tulsidas Goswami has said. The soul is Ishvara Anks, like a spark of Bhagavan, an Anks. Like you have a fire, a spark comes. Spark has the qualities of the fire, but different in size. Different, right? So we come from Bhagavan, we have his nature. He's a person, we're a person. He's an individual, we're an individual. The soul can never merge. Otherwise the eternality of the soul is destroyed. So God is a person, we're a person. He is independent, we're independent. Not fully, but we have independence. He has affection, we have affection. He has likes, dislikes. We have likes, dislikes. He is spiritual, we are spiritual. But there's a difference. Like spark and fire, there's also a difference. He is unlimited consciousness, and we are not. He is called Vibhu Chaitanya, unlimited consciousness. He's conscious of everything, but we are not. We're called Anu Chaitanya, atomic consciousness. We are very, very small, 1/10,000th the size of the tip of a hair. That is the size of the soul. The soul, we are only in one body. But God, the super soul, he's in all bodies. So there's difference also. Like many people don't accept the difference between the soul and Brahma. The difference is there. Otherwise, why Krishna spoke? There's two, the fallible and the infallible. You know? We are changing bodies one after another. We are caught in ignorance. But the super soul, God, never. He's Maya Atit, always beyond illusion. But we are captured by it. So when the soul, what's my time limit? When do we finish? Go on, now. You can look now, Neha, at your clock.
12:20, 12:30 something.
Okay, good. So I don't want to, I always go too much and scare everyone off. Not too good. They want to have their nature like the water. So that soul, when it comes to this world, its real nature is never lost, right? It's inherent within the soul. But because the soul has now come to Maya, Sattva Gun, Rajagun and Tamagun, it takes on an opposite nature. Last body, what were you? We don't know. So this nature we call Swabhav. The current nature we have, this is not our real and eternal nature. I am woman, I am man, I am Indian, I am Bengali, I am Sudra, I am Brahman, I am rich, I am poor, I am dog, I am cat, I am Devata, I am demigod, I am a demon. This is all temporary nature, right? Now, mother, what were you before? You don't know. Before I was a child, I had one nature. Now I'm an old guy, I have another nature. So in this world that we call nimitic dharma, now we're exhibiting the habits, beliefs, behavior, speech, everything which has come along with this body, which is temporary. So we call that nimitic. What does nimitic mean?
Temporary.
Temporary. So the dharma that is manifest in this world, all is nimitic dharma. You know, I am honest, I am a thief, I am very good, I am very sinful, I am happy, I am sad, I am healthy, I am diseased, I am human, I am an insect. This everything in the creation, what we see with our eyes and ears, this is all nimitic, all temporary. But the Nitya Dharma is there, but covered, lost. Not lost. In one sense, if I steal your phone, Ritvik, is it lost?
For me, yes.
Yes, but not for me. Like we lose something, like our phone drops, behind the couch, we're looking for it for days, can't find it. It's lost, but no, it's still exactly where it's there. So in this world, we are changing bodies, we are changing situation. But the real nature is always there. Nityasiddha Krishna Prem Sadhya Kabunai Shravanadi Sudachit Kori Ujai. The eternal nature, the eternal Dharma. It has many names. Sanatan Dharma, Bhagavat Dharma, Prem Dharma, Bhakti, Yoga. But all is the same thing. So I'm trying to be a little neutral, but I'm not a very neutral person, but still. What is eternal has no beginning, no end. But you look, all the Dharma in this world has a beginning, has an end. How old's Buddhism? 1,300 years, but who's counting? How old is Islam? Less than Christianity, right? 1,600 years. No? How old is Osho's philosophy? 1960s, right? Right? So all Christianity, whatever you look at, from a neutral point of view, it has a beginning, right? 2,500 years ago, no one heard of Christianity. Right? I said to sometimes that Jesus is the only way. I said, okay, but what happened to everyone who was born before Jesus? What happens to them? Sorry, buddy, off you go to hell. But it's God's fault that he made me take birth before Jesus, so my condemnation to hell is his fault. Anyway, many obstacles, many confusions come. But in the neutral point, in the respecting all, giving pranam to all is temporary. It have a beginning, it have an end. What happened to the religions of the ancient Greeks, the Romans, the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Egyptians, the Aborigines? Come and go. But Nitya Dharma, the Sanatana Dharma, is still there. No? So now it's covered like Ritvik's phone. It's there, but lost. So how it's covered? Different levels. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gives the example. Arjuna asked, if the soul has inherent knowledge, why are we performing foolish activities? Krishna says it is lust, only Arjuna, which burns like fire and is never satisfied. Right, Rose? No matter how much we get, we want more. No matter how much we eat, we still want another puri, right? More or less. That is the nature of lust. No matter how much you feed a fire, it always wants more and more. So this desire, that covers the inherent nature of the soul. Krishna gave 3 examples. Like a fire covered by smoke, a mirror covered by dust, and a child covered by the womb. Krishna gives that example. Souls in this world covered by different degrees of ignorance or lust. Ignorance is a better word. Like a fire covered by smoke, it's functioning. If you little blow, it blazes, it comes out. Humans are like that. Human means fire covered by smoke. We have consciousness, we have discrimination, we have right and wrong, we have intelligence, but smoky, not purely functioning. Our inherent knowledge is not functioning properly, but it's there. If you little blow, what happens, Ashwin? It blazes. So what is the blowing, Ritvik? That make your inherent knowledge manifest?
You got me there.
If you're going to Vaucluse, that's the wrong direction. That is satsang. I am also ignorant, number 1, idiot. But Gurudev, hearing something from Gurudev. So satsang. Satsang means association with high class, saintly persons. We cannot say they not exist. Because Krishna says in this world is 2 types, fallible and infallible. All souls are not fallible. Also infallible soul is there. Perfected mukta purush, perfected liberated soul. Exists in this world, we cannot deny. So, little satsang, especially Harinam, in this age of Kali Yuga, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Keva Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva 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 Gatira Neta, Kavi Santanu Upanishad, in this age of Kali Yuga. No other method will give quick results as the chanting of the holy names, chanting of the names of Hari, chanting the names of Hari, chanting the names of Hari. This is breeze. So if human being gets satsang and act according to the instructions of the sadhu, the saintly person, what's inside really manifests. Like you take the bottle out of the freezer, put it in its natural environment, which is room temperature. Again, that nitya dharma manifests. But we're quite happy in the freezer. We try to pull out Ritvik. He's like, get away from me. I'm all right. That is our disease. Like the diseased patient act according to the instructions of the doctor, then disease removed. But we are diabetics. Doctor says, no more sugar, no more fried food. Ritvik is saying, come on. I have a doctor in India who he will give me every day 5 rasgullas if I give him 500 rupees extra. So proper sadhu should be there. Like doctor is proper doctor, he's not influenced by the patient. He always speaks truth. Doctor, judge, guru, proper guru, always give good instruction. The next example Krishna gives like a mirror covered by dust. When you go into an old house, and you see the mirror, everyone understands it's a mirror, but no reflection. Because its nature is now covered. Dogs, cats, too much, also some human beings, too much unconscious, right? I know many of my friends in school, you see, practically not even human. Yeah, there was more than a few, right? Humans, but no horn, no tail, but animals. Sometimes human also become like animal. New Zealanders and all this stuff. You see some humans too much uncivilized, too much mad, too much blind. Eating everything, drinking everything, no rules, no regulations, like animals. So like an animal, we understand soul. Many people accept human have soul, but animals they think have no soul. Like in Islam, and they don't believe animal have soul. Why not? Animal have eyes, nose, tongue, ears, digestive tract, heart, stomach, genitals. They produce children, they have affection. When they feel hunger and thirst, so this is not very scientific to say, oh, animal have no soul, but only human have soul. If there's life, that means soul is there. But animal, their discrimination not manifest. Here is no cat and dog coming to the lecture. Let me understand about reincarnation and the goal of life. They have, soul is there, consciousness is there, but too much covered, like a mirror covered by dust. And the baby covered by the womb. Like your son, what will he look like, right? How many fingers, how many toes? Now we know everything by ultrasound, but in the old days, is there twins there? Is it a boy? No idea. Baby is there, but what will he look like? How will he be? We have no idea because like fully covered. So some souls, because of too much bad activity in the past, what happens to them, sir? Next life?
They're born worms.
Even a worm has a girlfriend. Even a worm eats. So go lower. Plant, tree, grass. A worm can move. He can do something. If he's hungry, he can move to the other pile of the stool and eat something fresh. But plant, tree, grass, they cannot even do that. So some people too much misbehave. Like Adolf Hitler, where is he now? Or Bob Hawke. So do too many sinful activity, too much bad activity, where are they now? The grass in Rena's backyard, or the plants. Very hard to understand soul is there in the tree. But tree, he also sprout, he also grow, he also produce fruits, little baby trees, he decline, he also die. So even plants have 6 changes of the body like human being. So anyway, so time is not there, but this soul is now covered by this 5 layers. Acharya Chaitanya, fully covered. Like the trees, like the plants. And what is Sankulit? Sankulit means what?
Sankulit. Regulated?
Huh?
Regulated?
Sankulit, shrunken. No? Sankulit, sprouting. Sprouting consciousness. Hey? You forgot his Hindi. Too long in Vaucluse. No, you forgot it. Sankulit means sprouting. Sprouting consciousness means like insects and worms, fish, all this. They can move all these things, so sprouting consciousness. Then achadit, sankulit, mukalit. Mukalit means blossom. A blossom is more than a sprout. No? Some fragrance is there. No? That is human being. So human being have mukalit chetana, blossoming consciousness. Not fully blossoming like a fruit, but something is there. So human being have too much responsibility. Only human can understand dharma. Only human know right and wrong. Religion is only for human beings. So human is a chance. Act properly, what will happen to you? You go up and misbehave, what will happen to you?
Actually, no one knows.
You'll be degraded. Even this world, we follow the rules, you go get some promotion. And you ignore the rules, even this world you get punished. No? Jail, criminal offense. So we should not think there is no controller. We are very foolish. No matter what I do, no one's watching. It's not like that. No? Here we go, hell. I knew he was going to bring hell into it, but it's there. No? So this is Mukalit Chetana. No? So human being, like the fire covered by smoke, get some nice instructions. A little follow, like Purushottam. Now we've told a little bit about Purushottam. You act, you get nice result. Just ignore. Okay. Nothing to do. I cannot do anything. Krishna spoke whole Bhagavad Gita. How many verses are there? 755. What's the last thing he spoke? Did you hear everything, Arjun? As you liked it. Independence is there. Krishna has given us. So human being is Mukalita Chetana. Also many levels of human being. Time is not there, but if you read this book, Chaitanya Shikshamrita, there's all the different levels of human being. Human being is many types. The immoral atheist who not accept any rules or regulation. I do anything I like, right? Don't believe in God. Immoral atheist. Even in Sydney, right? We think immoral atheist means like people running around or the guys in the caves. Even in this world we have immoral atheists. Then there's a promotion from there, the moral atheist, like the Buddhists. They don't believe in God or the soul, but they believe in moral principles. So it's a big step up. Right? Don't cheat, don't lie. So the moral atheist. And a step up from that is the moral theist, who accepts morality and Ishwara, the controller of matter and spirit, God, Krishna. So the moral theist, like the fire covered by smoke, act according nicely, who follows bhakti yoga, then that inherent dharma manifests. Sadhana bhakti, bhav bhakti, and finally fully blossoming, that is prema bhakti, pure love for Krishna. That is the full manifestation of Sanatana Dharma, like the gopis, like Nandi Yasoda. Their love for Krishna, we maybe have not even heard, but you little hear about how much the gopis love Krishna. Then, this is the highest manifestation of Sanatana Dharma. Like when Krishna, at Kurukshetra, I'll finish here. Krishna lived in Vrindavan for 14 years, 8 months and 2 weeks, which was counting. Then he went to Mathura, 17 years. Then he went to Dwarka, 120, some say 125 years in Dwarka. But who grew up with Krishna, who know Krishna from birth. They're the gopis. They have so much affection for him. We have material bodies to enjoy material nature, but they have spiritual bodies to serve Krishna. They look like us, but fully different. When Krishna met them, then Krishna gave them some instructions about meditation. You should, as I am the absolute truth, you should fix your mind in meditation. Like in Bhagavad Gita, the final end, Krishna says, Man mana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Always think of me, Arjuna. If you cannot always think of me naturally, practice thinking of me. If you cannot even do that, just worship me in the temple. Like on Sundays, go once a week. Give 5 rupees of incense. If you cannot even do that, then just bow to me. Okay, Rose, if you can't do anything, just once a day this month, Krishna, I am yours. That's also too much power. Who bow even one time to Krishna by heart, that person never see the womb of the mother again. So much power. So when Krishna instructed the gopis, you should meditate on me, like the Gayatri, Satyam Panam Dimi. You should meditate on me. Always think of that absolute truth. When Krishna told that to the gopis too much dissatisfied, not happy with Krishna's instructions. Why? Imagine Ritvik came to him, he's super hungry. Maharaj, many days I not eat, please. I got fired from my job. Help me. He comes to our door. Feed me. I say, Ritvik, just meditate on dal and rajma. With pakoras on the side, big glass. If I told you to meditate, would you be happy?
I'd be pretty happy.
No, you wouldn't. You'd kill me. You'd criticize me.
Oh, so you mean you won't?
Yes, you come. I'm not giving you anything, but I'm just saying meditate.
I won't be happy.
Right. If you had a full stomach and you came to me, I said meditate, you'd be peaceful.
Pretty good.
But who have real hunger, they're not satisfied just by meditating.
That's true.
So who have no real hunger for Krishna, no real greed for Krishna. When Krishna instructs in the 6th chapter about Astanga Yoga, they're like that. Mechanical yoga process to control mind and senses and fix on the super soul. But when Krishna gave the same instructions to the gopis too much dissatisfied. No, you are telling us to meditate, but we are not like the yogis. Yogeshwara Napa. We are not like the yogis. Let the yogis be satisfied by meditation. But we are not like that. We have directly touched your lotus feet. We directly serve you. We know the fragrance of those feet, the softness, the nectar. We're touching, we know that. So do not give us instructions on meditation and all these other things. We want to directly serve. No? So the gopis said, Nahoy man dasabis ek ho gaya sham ko naradis. You are telling us to meditate on God and do many things, but we do not have 15 or 20 minds. One for pious activities, one for meditation, one for yoga. We have one mind, and we gave that to you. No. So we do not have another mind for meditation and do all these other things. We have one mind, and we gave that to Krishna. So that is the highest level. No? Krishna is saying, think of me. Gopi is saying, that is the problem. We cannot forget you. Even when we try to forget you, we cannot. So that is the very highest manifestation of Sanatana Dharma. No? Always remember Krishna and cannot think of anything else. And that thing. So anyway, are there any questions from the people? Maybe some madness is there. Anyway, so try and do one thing for Purushottam. And what's the easiest way to remember Krishna? How I can always remember Radha Krishna? Then it's Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. The end of Vedanta Sutra, what's the last verse, sir?
Sorry?
What's the last, you've got Vedanta there on your arm, what's the last verse?
The last verse that you must sing.
Huh? No, that's not part of it, that's no verse of Vedanta Sutra. I'll give you $100 bet. $1,000 bet. $10,000. This is no part of Vedanta Sutra. It's Sankaracharya making, but in Vedanta Sutra, this sutra is not there. What is it now? I'm being challenged. Sabda Anubritat. That is Sabda Anubritat. Vedanta Sutra, 500 and how many? 50. What's the last conclusion? Sabda Anubritat. Sabda means sound. Anubrit. Brit means, Brita means what? Sabda Anubrit. Brita means do, function, act. No? So Sabda Anubrit. Again and again pronounce the sound. Sabda Anubrit. Again and again. Another translation, one is liberated by sound. Sabda Anubrit. One achieves Nivriti, freedom from all material miseries and obstacles. How? By sound. What sound? How do you say Bara? Harikana. That name of Krishna, that is topmost sound, vibration. Okay, Rose, got everything? Essence of Vedanta Sutra, you got. Always chant this name of Krishna. Eternally. Gopis never give up the name of Krishna. They give up husbands, brothers. They give up dharma, they give up everything. But name of Krishna, they never leave for a second. This is Radharani's life and soul. So even in the Golok, the spiritual world, what the gopis are doing, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Neha, what does Ram mean in the Mahamantra? Okay. I have 2 minutes left. Many people chanting this Mahamantra, but this real meaning they cannot catch. I think I brought a copy here. You can read it. You can read it. Anyway, there it is. Krishna means all attractive. That is the eternal nature of the soul, to be attracted to him, to serve. So Krishna means to attract. We already heard he even attracts other incarnations, what to speak of the tiny souls. Krish, and Na means Ananda, happiness. If you chant his names, Krishna Krishna, he will attract you and give you bliss. That's his nature. Krishna attracts everyone, but who attracts him? Radharani. No, she's Ladini Shakti. Krishna has many energies, but the energy which always gives him happiness, there's a Ladini Shakti. Her name is Radha. Right? So she attracts him. Who did Latin or Greek, ancient Latin? Greek or Latin in school, anyone? I wasted 3 years. In Sanskrit and the ancient languages, they have cases. So in Sanskrit, Sambodhan. Sambodhan means to call. Hara means Radhika. She steals the mind of Krishna. Krishna steals her mind. She steals the mind of Krishna. In Sambodhan Bhasa, when you call, you do not say Hara, you say Hare. We do not say Radha, no, we say Oh Radhe. No. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare means Krishna and his energy, Radharani. And Ram, many people have many different understanding of Ram. Ram means Ramchandra, Lord Ramchandra. Ram means Balaram. Ram means Parasuram. Ram can mean many things. But in the context of Mahamantra, Lord Ram cannot be with Radhika. Balaram cannot be with Radhika. Who is with Radhika? Only Krishna. So another name of Krishna is Ram. When Krishna disappeared from Raslila, then Radhika weeping. Hanat Ramana Preshta Kwasi Mahabhuta. Oh Krishna, whose arms are very strong like a snake. Very strange word she uses. How Krishna's arms are like a snake. The snake goes from big to thin, like the arm. Of course, I have no muscles, but big to thin. And snake, he touches you, he bites you once, cannot. Very hard to live after. Krishna touch anyone, his hand so nectar. No one can live after that. No one can survive that touch. No one can forget. So Ram here means Krishna. In Hindi we say Gopiyam ke saath jo Raman kare Ram. He's always with Radhika, his name is Ram. So Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare means Radha, Krishna. It can mean other things, but in context, no. Okay, like in Sanskrit, Saindav means salt. Saindav also means a horse from Sindhu Desh. Sindhu means Pakistan. Now it's Pakistan. So imagine the king, he says to the servant, bring the Saindav. Saindav means, and he's there at lunch table, he's got his thali there. Bring the Saindav. What will he bring? The horse or the salt? The servant, what will he bring? He's there at the lunch table, and he's saying, bring... Okay. Sometimes I speak too much, people switch off. Because he's at lunch, and he's calling for Saindav. Saindav means salt. And he's there with his riding hat and his whip, and he calls the servant, bring the Saindav. What will he bring? Horse. Right? Because context. So Hare Ram can mean many things, but in context, because Radhika's name is given, and here it means it's a name of Krishna. Okay? We have many books. Take, if you want to know what book is good for you, then we can little discuss. Purushottam month, at least come be vegetarian 1 month. Rahul, Are you Shakahari? Okay, 1 month. I don't know, you make your own thing, but that's a good start.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Purushottam. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to go and offer the? He can offer the Joe Banana. Go on. Any questions or Rose? Anything? Had enough already, have you? Very well.